that's fine. No worries about that. Okay, so we're going to actually, we're not starting right at the beginning. We're going to start in the A section. If everyone could find with me measure 16. Everybody at measure 16. Are you good, Victor? You good? Okay. All right, so everybody at 16. And what I'm looking to work on here is when we get to measures 20 and 21, we kind of have the 16th note little motive that kind of comes one after the other. You've got 1 and a 2 and a 4 and a 2. It starts first in the clarinet, and then we have it in the alto sax, and then in the flute part, and then it comes back in again in the clarinet part. Okay, so everybody at 16, here we go. Crescendo there, we're going from mezzo piano to a forte, but if you have that 16th note part, if you can just play it more along the lines of a mezzo forte, closer to a forte, because there's a lot of underlying voices that might mistakenly cover that up. So if you have that 16th note part, please play it out, okay? 16 again, and oboe solo, that sounded great. There you go. Let's move farther forward. Let's start right at the beginning, and we have, I believe, first clarinet. We have bass clarinet. I'm trying to think of any other voices that we have covered here. So starting off, we have first clarinet, bass clarinet, and then flute solo. So everybody with me from the beginning to measure 11. Beginning to measure 11. Let's see, horns, do you guys have that part split? Yeah. Okay, all right, can we go back?
That'd be a great spot in your score to write in the cue.
Okay, yeah. Let's go back to 5, and let's, I want that entrance to be a little bit more solid, okay? Everybody at 5. Oboe sounds great coming in. Clarinet sounds great. Let's see. And horns, you can even give me a little bit more. I know it says mezzo piano, but go ahead and play it around the mezzo forte range. Sounds great. Okay, everybody from the very beginning to measure 11 again. This time moving on. measures 20 and 21 for you have the suspended cymbal and then the timpani roll. So write it, measures 21 and 22. Right. Sounds good. Going back, let's take a look at measure 11. Let's just make sure that we're all coming in on beat 2 together, that we're articulating well on beat 2. Alto sax and measure 12, where you have those eighth notes, also the horns, shared with the horns, if you guys can bring that out a little bit more. And then bass clarinet, your part in measures 13 and 14, go ahead and play that out. Because as far as I know, you're the only voice that has that moving part. The other voice is the bassoon, which we unfortunately do not have. Okay? Everybody back at measure 11. Everybody at 11. Let's go back to measure 16, and what I really want to work is making sure that, like in measure 11, where we all come in together, all the voices together in beat 2, we have that same thing at measure 22, except this time it's at forte. So if we can start at measure 16, 16 through 26, 16 through 26. Measures 23, again, the alto sax and the horns, you guys have the 2/8 quarter quarter. Go ahead and bring that out because that really contrasts with the rest of the voices. And then trumpets in measure 25. You're the only voices that have that quarter note triplet. So please make that nice and accented. You can bring it out a little bit more. Okay, let's do that again. Let's go from 16 through 26, and then we'll do a run through from the very beginning. Okay, right at 16.